guys, Raz is back, and today I'm going to show you how to make a wall hanging for your kitchen for keys, mail, whatever have you. My friend texted me a picture of a really cute item for her kitchen that she wanted, and I said, girl, I got you. I'm really big on restoration and reusing the wood that would be typically thrown out or used for firewood. We recycle in this house, so I'm going to show you how to start that process. For this piece, I need 7 good pieces of wood, so I'm going to get those pieces ready and let's get started. Have all the wood that we're going to use, it's time to measure. For these 7 boards, I'm going to have 3 of them 21 3/4 inch, that's 21.75. 2 of them are going to be 1 foot, so 12 inches. And then we're going to need 2 that are 23 1/2 for the front and the bottom boards. Now that we have our wood measured, I'm going to go in with a circular saw and cut in those areas that we've marked to get our wood down to size. I like to use the circular saw, but you can use whatever saw that you have. I do recommend using something with the most teeth to give it that nice clean cut and less of a rip. I'm using a 45 tooth Diablo blade on my circular saw, and I think it gives it a really nice clean cut. Now I do want to say measure twice, cut once. So before you get to cutting, make sure you double check those measurements. Now that we have our wood cut down to size, I'm going to go in with my electric Craftsman sander with a P40 grit sandpaper and really get the front, the back, and all the edges to create a nice smooth surface that will accept the stain very well and won't splinter. I'm using recycled wood, so I wanted a more coarse to medium sandpaper. Now if you're using an already smooth wood, you are welcome to go up in grit or use whatever you like. You do you, boo. I'm going to take some time to lay out my boards in the position that they're going to be connected together. This will give me a good visual on how everything's looking, if it's lining up right. That way if we need to make any last minute cuts, things like that, we can do it before we're finished sanding, and we can sand those edges again before we get to staining. Now that we've got our wood nice and sanded, we've lined it up to make sure that everything looks right and where it should be. It's time to start staining. For my stain, I chose the Min Wax Wood Finish. It's semi-transparent, oil-based stain in the color Dark Walnut. Turned out beautifully. I've used this in the past on a table, so I had it sitting around, and I was like, why not? Let's use this. To apply the stain, I'm just going to use a sponge brush. I'm going to brush it across the board with the grain, and then I'm going to go back over it with a paper towel to really rub it into the wood grains to get that good dark and light contrast with the wood grains that I love so much. You can really use whatever brush that you'd like, and you can use whatever cloth you'd like. Just try to use something that's not going to leave a lot of residue and little fuzzies in there. I like to use a paper towel. You can throw it away afterwards. Cut up t-shirts work really nice, things like that. I'm going to repeat this process on every board we have and make sure to get the ends and the sides. Is cut, sanded, stained, and now we're ready to put this bad boy together. I am really happy with the first coat of stain. You can always do a second coat if you'd like. I let my stain dry for a couple of hours before I started this process. You can always do more, but I was in a rush to get this done. I used a 9/64 drill bit to go into all of the areas that I was going to be screwing into. Now you can skip this step if you want. I'm doing this because the wood that I'm using is not very great because it is recycled. It's thin in some areas and I don't want it to split. So that pilot hole really helps that not happen because it's frustrating when that happens. And after I got that all screwed together, I forgot to record. I added some little hooks. I did a pilot hole and I screwed those little hooks in. I bought like a 4-pack at Walmart, and voila, you have your mail holder. I did go in afterwards with a chalkboard marker and just wrote mail and keys. You can do whatever you'd like. There you have it, folks. Another piece by Resurrections. If you guys enjoyed watching this video just as much as I enjoyed making it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave your input in the comments below and let me know what you want to learn how to make next. Bye!